Hey guys, welcome to 2023. I can't believe it. I am so ready for a new chapter of life, of myself, of my business. I'm just so ready to shed old skin and start a new year. So excited for what 2023 is going to be. So I wanted to kind of do this as more of a chatty vlog, recap kind of 2022 and all the amazing things that happened, and then what my goals are for 2023. Honestly, I have the worst memory ever, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not gonna remember everything, but I think the highlights of my 2022 was traveling. I got to do 3 international weddings and it was unbelievable. I love history. I love learning about other cultures, and the fact that I got to do that while working was unforgettable. In February, we got to go to St. Lucia, and that was amazing. Our bride was so sweet and so beautiful and so kind. She invited us to all the bridal events and the wedding events, and that was just such an amazing trip. She was seriously an ideal bride. And I mean, all my clients are, but it was just really nice to be somewhere else and feel so included. And then we went to Germany in May, and Germany was unbelievable. First we went to Leipzig, which is the northern part of Germany, I believe. Just mind-blowing scenery. It was unbelievable. It was an unbelievable scenery to wake up to go to sleep. I mean, I'm just speechless. I can't, mountains and lakes and blue and water and green. It was just unreal. It was unbelievable. And then we went to Munich after that. And Munich was filled with so much history, which, as I mentioned, I love history. We got to explore, and we went to all the museums and stuff, and we had so much fun. We were just eating, and we just ate the whole trip. And it was really amazing. It actually worked out really perfectly because September was also our anniversary, my husband and I's wedding anniversary, and we were able to go to Puerto Rico for an international wedding that I worked, and that trip was so memorable. We became friends with the whole bridal party there. It was so much fun. Everybody was so sweet, so that was unbelievable. Business-wise, we grew exponentially in 2022, and 2023 is looking even more amazing, which is, I feel so blessed to even be able to say that. We won Best of Boston. How could I forget that? Best of Boston Weddings for Glamour Cosmetics, which was amazing. That's 2 years, 2020 and 2022, and I feel so blessed for where our business has come. 2022 was also a learning experience for me. I learned so much about myself. I did a lot of inner work that I'm gonna continue in 2023. I learned more about my business and what I want that to look like and what my goals are, what things I need to do now to set myself up for the goals that I wanna achieve later. I learned so much about hiring, what the right questions to ask when I hire new artists, what type of clientele we want to pull and we want to work with. And it also taught me not to be afraid to make moves to better my business and to better the experience that our clients get. I also learned where to expend is that even a word? I don't even know. Where to exert my energy and when it's appropriate to just let it go, and how to let it go. Meditation helped me so much in 2022. I think one of the biggest lessons that I learned in 2022 was mindset. After my surgery that I had, I don't want to say I got to a bad place because it wasn't that bad, but I was stuck at home. I couldn't leave. I couldn't walk around the house. So for 2 weeks, it was only 2 weeks, but for 2 weeks, my mind went to this really helpless place. And I just realized how quickly your mind can determine how you feel. I know that sounds obvious, but I'm not used to that. That is not my personality. I'm usually very happy and outgoing and busy. And, of course I have days that, I want to sit on the couch and do nothing. But being in this place of sadness and sorrow is just not who I am. So realizing how quickly my mind could shift to that was actually really scary for me. And what it taught me was that you need to stay on top of it. First of all, I learned this a long time ago. Don't believe everything your brain tells you. I think that was one of the biggest learning lessons for me a few years ago. Don't believe everything your brain tells you. And don't listen to everything that it says, because it can trick you. It could try to trick you. When it came to this like mindset that I was experiencing, I think I learned that I need to keep going. I need to show up for myself, because if I don't, I can get back into this mindset that I never thought was for me. I never thought that I could get to someplace like that. I don't know, it was just really weird. Like, it was not me. So I think, again, one of the biggest lessons that I learned is to show up for yourself mentally, do the things that you need to do to get yourself into a happy mindset. Because what you say and what you believe and what you reiterate in your head is gonna be how you feel. So, wake up every morning with gratitude, waking up every morning and saying, today's gonna be a great day. I'm not gonna let anything bother me today. Then the rest of the day, if something happens, you're gonna go, wait a minute, I told myself nothing was gonna bother me today, so I'm not gonna let this thing bother me. And you just move on with your day. So I think that was the most important lesson that I learned, to take care of my mental health, because you can get to a bad place even though you think you can't, and that's not who you are. Whew, that was loaded. On to 2023. We have big goals for 2023. I feel like I should go do an outfit change and come back and be like, 2023 goals. I think for 2023, my goals are going to be split up into like 3 categories. I guess 4 categories. Mind, body, business, and personal would be like my 4 categories that I think I would focus on. Mind and body kind of like mixed together, right? Like, body is like you sleep early, but then your mind has its like time to rejuvenate itself. Your brain has its time to rejuvenate itself. Definitely want to meditate more. It has helped me tremendously when I'm in a place of anger or sadness. I have found that when I just take literally 10 minutes to sit down and meditate, I do like guided meditations on YouTube, just something like easy that I can find. Like, however I'm feeling, I'll type in like guided meditation for anger or a guided meditation for stress and anxiety. And I literally just sit there, follow the guided meditation, and I'm so much more calm. Just helps me relax. I really want to start going back to the gym and waking up early to go back to the gym. I think for me, I realized that when I wake up at like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, sometimes if I let myself sleep in, it's kind of like, this is my day, it's 9 o'clock, I'm gonna have coffee, I'm gonna have breakfast, I'm gonna take the dog out. By the time I do anything, it's 10 o'clock, whatever. But when I wake up at like 7 a.m., there's an intention there already. My day has been started with intention. Who wakes up at 7 a.m. just to wake up at 7 a.m.? I don't know. Maybe you do, but I don't. So I feel like when I wake up at 7 a.m., it's like I woke up with intention. Okay, what is my day gonna look like? What am I gonna do? What are the things that I can accomplish? And it literally gives me like 3 more hours to do things than if I woke up at like 9 and then started my day at 10. Am I talking too much? I guess you don't really have a choice. You have to listen to me unless you switch the channel, which definitely don't, but definitely subscribe. For 2023, I also want to eat healthier. After my surgery, I took so many medications and it really, really messed with my stomach. I cut out like pasta sauce. I can't do pasta sauce. Even a little bit like really bothers my stomach. I'm really gonna go on this health journey of what I can eat. Thankfully, I'm already not too into sugars. I don't care for like cake and dessert and like things like that. I'm really cookies, like I'm not into that. I have always been, since I was a kid, more of like a fruits and vegetable person. But I think what I need to focus on is actually eating those fruits and vegetables. I have like a whole list on my phone of things that I want to concentrate on eating. Like I said, like fruits and vegetables, lean meat, eating a lot of fish, which I like to do anyway, but like 2 to 3 servings a week is what I would like to try to do. Less pasta as much as I can, which that's gonna be hard because I love pasta, but that's a lot of like carbs that for me, and again, my health history, that's not good for me. But also like doing a lot better with my vitamins. I literally bought, let me show you. I bought this pill box from Amazon, and I literally write down the vitamins that I want to take. And because I'm psycho, I have little, stickers. And I have it just sitting right on my counter. So in the morning, I wake up and I take these vitamins, and I feel like I'm doing myself such a service by just taking vitamins that my body needs. I am gonna try to be more like dedicated to journaling. Let me show you guys what my journal looks like. This is my journal. I must say that I haven't written in it in a while. My friend Valentina got me this. Thanks, Val. I've really taken the time to write Kind of just like every morning I tried to write like, how I feel or what I was thinking that day. It really helped me kind of dig into myself more and answer questions, or like answer feelings. I felt like when I journaled, I like lifted a weight off my shoulder. It also lets you release whatever it is that you're feeling, which I think is the best part about journaling that I love. So I'm gonna keep journaling. In fact, I feel like I need to journal today. It's been a week. As far as personal goals for 2023, I'm always like working on my marriage. It's something that I really take to heart. Harag and I are really, really good at like recognizing things that we can work on in our relationship and applying them and talking through about it, which I love. We really put in the effort to make sure that our marriage is a happy one, is a safe one, is continuously growing. We are very happy in our marriage. We have a very strong relationship. But it's always good to, keep working on it. Not only keep working on yourself, but to keep working on your relationship with your partner. Something Harag and I did many years ago was to figure out what our love languages were. So Harag's love languages are acts of service, some gifts, and some words of affirmation. Mine are more physical touch and quality time. It's hard for me sometimes to execute his love language because it's not mine, so I don't know how to do it. It's just hard to figure out what that means. It really means a lot to him, so I'm gonna try to concentrate a little bit more on that and showing him his love language. And I also want to try to be a little bit more mindful in the words that I choose when I speak to people. As far as business goals for 2023, focusing more on the type of team that I want to have and the type of artists we have on the team. I want to concentrate more on asking the right questions when I hire new artists to really make an amazing team dynamic. I want to of course, grow the business, and I have a few ways that I want to do that, but actually implementing those changes, which kind of can sometimes be hard. There's so much going on. You don't know which thing to start first or which things to implement first, but I really want to concentrate on education. I really want to concentrate on a different branch of the business. I don't know, I have ideas and I just want to show up for myself so that I can implement those changes, which means I have to focus a lot on time management. I'm not the best at that. I never really have been. I think one of the best things that I did for myself and my business was to hire an admin to help me out, and that helped me tremendously. I need to realize what I'm good at and continue to do that, and then things that I need to redirect to somebody else. I also really want to hone in on who our ideal client is. I really want to hone in on is this wedding suitable for us as much as we may be suitable for the client. And I know if there's any clients listening, you guys know that I love you all. Any future clients, I'm so grateful. But I think it's also important for a business to be able to figure out who is their ideal client, and the more we can hone in on that, the more successful we will be as a business. I guess the main theme for 2023 is going to be to show up for myself. Show up in all the ways that I want to see my future self, and do the things now that I need to do to become that person, whether it's personal, business, mental, body, whatever it is. I hope that if you guys are thinking about setting goals, think about the big picture of who it is that you want to be, what type of life you want to live, and then narrow down into what you can do now to achieve those goals in the future. So thanks for chatting with me. I know this was more of a chatty vlog. We are going on vacation very soon, so that'll be coming up in the next few vlogs. I have an unboxing, so that'll be awesome. So stay tuned, subscribe if you guys haven't yet, and I love you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.